Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Aquarius, this is your reading. What's up, my fellow air sign? This is a morning reading. If you know, you know. If you've been here, you know. I feel like I'm always very bubbly, but when I do morning readings, I sound rather tired. But nevertheless, yeah, my pre-intuition things for your reading was the color green. I was really seeing a grass field specifically, but I didn't put that in the caption. I just said the color green. And yeah, something could be growing in your life. So what's up with that? Oh, but before we even start, I want to get into the fact that I just shuffled. And why do we have a sneaky link at the bottom of the deck? I'm here for it. Hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. We'll see if it comes out when we actually pull. But we're going to spark it off with the intuition deck and see what comes out for you. Already cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. What does Aquarius need to know? See here. Okay. Wow, okay. Give me one. Give me a couple more. Wow. Wow. Y'all saw how far that went. And you want to know something? I'm so glad it flipped over because I'm not bending down to pick that up. It says culinary, chef, or cook. So some of you guys could be a chef or a cook. All right. Thank you, Spirit. A new tattoo. Some of y'all could be getting a new tattoo. You could have just recently got a new tattoo. The full moon is tomorrow. Maybe y'all like, fuck it, I'm popping out and I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. I'm in the mood. I'm doing spontaneous things. We have red hair. Some of you guys could have red hair. You could be involved with somebody that has red hair. Nissan. Somebody could drive a Nissan. You're about to go viral for your talent. I love when this card comes out, and it's been a while since we used this deck, so it's like refreshing to see again. But yeah, so whatever you do, you're about to go viral for it. I feel like you've been putting yourself out there. You've really been making yourself known, and yeah, it's about to pop off. I thought you would fall for it. We already know some bullshit about to come out as soon as you see that. And then last but not least, bus driver. Okay. We're going to set these cards to the side and, yeah, hop into the what's in the news. What's in the news for Aquarius? What's in the news for Aquarius? Channeling the energy of Aquarius. Last shuffle. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, what is up with y'all? What be going on? What be going on? And there is no judgment. It's all love here, okay? But kinky ways, y'all done got this like 3 other times in y'all reading. Swear to God. What people be saying, no shade. No shade. Yeah, this is like literally the 3rd or 4th time this card has came out for y'all. So I don't know what freaky stuff y'all be into with y'all person, but that's why they can't ever let you go. Like literally. We have the blues here, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Bonnie and Clyde. Cancer just got this in their reading yesterday. So you could be involved with the Cancer. You don't have to be. You can have Cancer in your chart too. Like it could be your moon or your rising. And if so, you need to go watch that. You need to go watch that because it was crazy. Numbing. Self-medicating, addictions. I'm hoping this is not your energy, but a lot of times it does come out for all of the signs just for the sheer fact that sometimes we fall into this mindset of thinking if we are under the influence of something, it's going to numb out reality. But it's like soon as we're sober, we're back to reality. And I feel like that's what I try to really remind people. So yeah, there's that. Frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Yeah. Somebody really don't got your back for real. And you want to know what's crazy? That's the first time I'm really interpreting this card like this, because he's standing behind him. So somebody that you really think got your back and they're your right hand girl, they're your right hand man, whatever the case may be. Yeah, they're two-faced. They have hidden intentions. And then today, good vibes, present. What's that? In the moment. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, you're living in the present. You're not thinking about the past. You're not living too far in the future. You're really just taking life for what it is. So let's see. And this is a 6-card spread, and the angel number 6 means trusting everything happens for a reason. To have compassion, to have empathy. And if you want to go into a deeper rooted context, it is really the material world versus the spirit world. So I feel like you're like, okay, I'm seeing how everything operates, but my brain operates different than everybody here on this plane, on this earth. And I feel like a lot of you guys may be realizing that. You're more advanced in some type of way. All right, what's kinky ways? Kinky ways for Aquarius. 9 of Swords. Let's see. Some of you guys could be stressed because whatever you took in with somebody, maybe you're up late at night thinking they could be doing it with somebody else. What else with the 9 of Swords? Before I speak too soon. What else with the 9 of Swords? Or maybe some of you guys are stressed at the fact that, like, there are things that you want to do, that you want to explore, but maybe some of you guys are single right now, and that's just not in the cards. What else with the 9 of Swords? The Strength, Leo energy. Yeah, I feel like that's what it is, because you're having inner compassion towards yourself. A lot of you guys could be like single, not really seeing anybody right now. And there may be some things that you would like to do and partake in, but you're having the inner compassion towards yourself to know you're not just going to go out there and do it with anybody. You know you're worth more, and I feel like you've been treating yourself at a very higher stature. Like, didn't I just say, like, you're leveling up in some type of way spiritually? What else with the Strength? The Fool. Yes, 2 major arcanas. A lot of you guys are getting a fresh start. You're getting a new beginning. Like, there are a lot of different things that you want to do, you want to try, you want to explore. And this is childlike energy. So you know how it's like, oh, I never did that. Let's look into it. Oh, I never did that. I want to learn. That coming out with this is also Gemini energy. You could be around a Gemini or a Leo, and maybe there's a person that you would like to try something with and you just want to go for it, because the Fool is like, hell, I'm excited. I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. 11:44 on the clock. So Aquarius, all I'm going to say is, if you are in this bold energy, excited energy, and you want to stop stressing about something, go for it. And this being sexually open, maybe some of you guys are like figuring out something within your sexuality. And that's only for some of you. What's the blues? What's the blues? Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody is mentally stressed because they feel like they've been very persistent with you, but it's not getting them anywhere. So now they're scared. Oh, 7 of Cups. Yeah, they're scared you got options. They're scared that you're finally being realistic with your options, because in the reverse, that means somebody's not being realistic. They're choosing the wrong choices of people that have feelings for them. And I also like to keep in mind the 7 of Cups. Sure, it's different people out there that have feelings for you, but everybody isn't coming with pure intentions. One person, they only like you for your jewelry. The next person, they only want to get taken out to eat. The other person, oh, I'm only here so we can make a record deal and I'm going home. I don't even like you like that. I just want some studio time. Like, I'm telling you, it's different hidden agendas. But the fact that yours is in the upright, you're actually sitting down making realistic choices of like dating and different options of people that do have feelings for you out there. You're like, well, I'm not that scared about it. You can stress. I get it. You were persistent. You kept trying with me, but it didn't work. So that's why this person is scared. That's why they have such heavy emotions, because it's like, I'm stressed. Is Aquarius truly going to fall into one of these other options? What else with the Seven of Cups? What else with the Seven of Cups? The Empress. Yeah. There's a lot of nurturing to yourself going on. And some of you guys could be pregnant. You could be getting engaged. I just like to throw that out there. But the Empress is a divine, feminine, or masculine. It's the fact that you are treating yourself better than you ever have. And that coming out with the Fool. All these new beginnings, it's because the way you cater to yourself, it's almost like you're getting what you deserve. Because it's like, if I don't shower and reward myself, why would like that be returned to me? I truly feel like people that treat themselves down or treat themselves bad or don't nurture to themselves, do self-care things. I don't care what it is. You could be doing a facial in your bathroom. Do something for yourself that makes you feel wholesome. And it's like when you do that for yourself, you start to receive it from everybody. You just be like looking like, oh my God, I got a blessing on Tuesday, a blessing on Wednesday, a blessing on Thursday. It's like, how is this? And I'm so excited to try new things. And like I said, you know what a child is like. It's like, oh my God, I want to learn this. I want to do it. Let me pour this in, you know, when you're baking a cake or something like that. Did somebody be baking? I don't know. Nevertheless, but you're always excited to learn and do the next thing. And that's because how you cater to yourself. And I know that's a way to say it, but literally, that's what it is. All right, come on, y'all. It's getting so deep. But what else with the blues before we move on? Anything else? All right, let's go Bonnie and Clyde. Who do you think's your ride or die? Yeah. What's Bonnie and Clyde? What's Bonnie and Clyde? The Devil. Wow. You're toxically binded to somebody that you feel like is dedicated to you, because this is the word that's sticking out to me. Dedicated partnership. And I get it. This is somebody that you really see the long haul with, that you really feel like no matter what, they're always going to be in your life. But the cord that's connected to them, it's not healthy. And I feel like you know that. And please remember, devil spelled backwards is lived. So just know whatever toxic chapters you've been through with this person, you don't need to relive it again. This isn't something that is going to nourish to you. And for those of you that already are pregnant, I feel like you're still having the strength to keep the child. That's why the strength card came out. And you're still just going to have a fresh start, a new beginning on your own. Because please keep in mind, she's independent at the top of this hill. She ain't got nothing but her and her fox, okay? Two of Cups. Yeah. Wow. It's like this is somebody you were supposed to meet so they can show you what really isn't a ride or die. And you know how we have frenemy here? That's probably this person. Somebody that you really thought was your best friend and your lover is turning out to be somebody that never had your back. Wait till we get to that card. Watch it end up being this person. But nevertheless, Two of Cups card is a spiritual union. It was fated. So God brought you two together, and it was for a reason or for a season. And that's the hard part about that card, because you'll be thinking, oh my gosh, a spiritual union, we were meant to meet. But you guys were meant to meet because there was a lesson in the relationship, just period, for both of y'all. You did something and it taught them something, and they did something to you and it taught you something. And that coming out with Bonnie and Clyde is like, all right, well, now I know this person isn't really my ride or die. This person isn't really somebody that I want to keep feeling dedicated to. But for whatever reason, you're still linked because you feel like, oh, we met for a reason. Even though it's toxic, we can't part. What's numbing? numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. The Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with another air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. I feel like this person is numbing themselves and they're really like trying to not face reality. And the Lovers in the reverse is also infidelity, cheating. So that's what I'm saying. Like what somebody really thought they could somebody's trying to take their mind off of the fact that you could be with somebody else, or the fact that they cheated and they know they did wrong, so they're trying to not face it. And also the Lovers in the reverse is about a choice. So somebody could be numbing themselves because they're thinking about what choice you're going to make, if you're really going to stay with them or not. Ace of Wands here. Yeah, some of you guys really could be pregnant. I'm telling you. And this is a May reading. April showers bring May flowers. Why am I hearing that? So yeah, something really is. That's another pre-intuition thing. I said something is growing. The baby. The baby is growing. And if you're a man, I feel like you got somebody pregnant. So just know, like I said, this is a May reading. You might be finding out somebody's really pregnant. But the Ace of Wands is also about creation and manifestation. So I feel like maybe somebody's numbing themselves out because they can't manifest what they want with you. They can't get that new, fresh beginning with you. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, you're in this sweet, vulnerable energy right now where you've really been wearing your heart on your sleeve, telling people your feelings. And it's like, if you aren't making me feel better, I'm retracting. Like, if you aren't accommodating to my feelings when I'm so sweet to you, I always hear you out. I always, like, let you, you know, put it this way. You always care about other people's feelings first before you care about your own. It's like, wow, yeah, that did hurt me, but I still want to please people. Some of you guys really could have Cancer in your chart because the Queen of Cups is Cancer's card. I'm telling you, go watch Cancer's reading. What's frenemy? Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Eight of Swords. And the Magician. Yeah, more Gemini energy. I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of you guys are... You have major arcanas out here. The Fool, the Magician, the Strength, the Empress. Come on now. You have been manifesting how to take care of yourself, how to heal your body, how to really practice self-care. And also, like I said, there's something, you're going viral for your talent and the Magician coming out. You really do have a talent that is like making you blossom in the best way. Also, the Magician card is taking your power back. So if you feel like people have been trying to drag you down or snatch you and make you forget who you were, yeah, that's all coming back. And like I said, you're really getting a fresh start at life and you're being strong for yourself. This is a power reading. That's what I'm feeling. And some of you guys could literally watch the show Power. But nevertheless, yeah. Some of you guys could be in a little bit of overthinking if there is a Gemini in your life that is a frenemy that really doesn't have the most pure intentions about you. What else with this Eight of Swords? Because this is some type of mental prison. Knight of Pentacles here. Procrastination here. Maybe a lot of you guys are procrastinating whether or not you want to speak up to someone about how they're really not the most genuine to you, or it's like, what is your agenda with me really? Like, I just feel like there's something that you're not fully telling me. What else with this Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords. Somebody's birthday could be the 17th. Somebody's birthday could also be the 9th. Anyways, oh, and we got 17 twice. But Eight of Wands in the reverse, you can have this person blocked, literally. Somebody is not coming towards you right now because they know they did you wrong. And that's why you're having this, like, overthinking about it. You could also be criticizing yourself because the Ace of Swords is self-criticism. So I don't know if somebody said something to you and it really made you feel some type of way. But it's like, if they were always feeling that way and they just now popped out and said something, that's why they're fake. They were never your friend. They were always a friend of me. You was never real. What else? Page of Swords. There could be some incoming communication. It could be a phone call or a text. Yeah. But Page of Swords is also mental curiosity. Something's weighing on your mind. Like I feel like you really want to reach out to this person. Maybe you want to unblock them. Maybe there's something you feel like you didn't fully get out because it's like, oh, you're not going to treat me that way and think I'm not going to say something. And you're already in that magician energy. I'm stepping back into my power. And I'm having the inner compassion to care about myself, to stand up for myself. And what's today? Closing out this reading with today. Living in the moment. Good vibes. Yes. 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands in the reverse. There's some type of delay here. Maybe some of you guys were supposed to be hanging out with family or doing some type of traveling. 6 of Cups is also like nostalgia and memory. So like I said, that coming out with the Fool, maybe there was something that you were supposed to do with your children, or maybe there was something that you like to do that takes you back to your childhood, you know? But it got delayed, but you're still in good energy. You're like, I'll just plan something else. I'll just go with something else. And I love that. Your whole reading was about taking your power back for real and really just being happy. But also, please keep in mind, whoever you feel so binded to, you know it's not healthy. You know you lived your chapter with this person. And if you do have children with this person, if you're currently pregnant by them, I feel like you're realizing the self-care. Like, I'm not going to not have my child, but I am also realizing how toxic this relationship is. And it doesn't have to be a dedicated partnership for us to co-parent. Just period. But yeah. Nevertheless, Aquarius, this was your reading. I love y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.